Hello, I'm Andy Perkins,
And I'm Rachel Arndt.
and today we're presenting a video in our Q&A series. These videos are designed to provide information about legal topics or issues of interest to our clients or prospective clients. Please keep in mind, these videos do not constitute legal advice. They don't establish an attorney-client relationship. So if you do want to talk with an attorney, feel free to give us a call. Rachel, what are we going to talk about today?
Today we'll be talking about the 2013 changes to the Indiana Parenting Time Guidelines.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. The 2013 Indiana Parenting Time Guidelines.
How are the Parenting Time Guidelines modified? Well, a committee that answers to the Indiana Supreme Court meets, studies the existing guidelines, and then makes recommendations to the Indiana Supreme Court regarding those guidelines. Modifications are made after a period of public comment and after the Indiana Supreme Court approves the changes. The Indiana Parenting Time Guidelines were last updated in March of 2008.
You might ask, so when did the new guidelines take effect? Well, formally they go into effect on March 1st of this year, but that doesn't necessarily mean how you deal with your own case or situation is going to change. They only apply to you normally if a judge has signed an order saying that the new guidelines are applicable to your circumstances. You might want to look at your existing order on custody or order on visitation to see if it has any language in it that would apply future determinations of the parenting time guidelines, future versions as amended. If you have that kind of language, you might want to talk with an attorney. But as a general rule, no, it does not follow that just because the new guidelines exist, they're applicable or they change your situation or how you relate to your co-parent.
The Indiana Supreme Court has made a few major changes to the Indiana Parenting Time Guidelines. The first change is that it has made clearer language for children who have balanced school calendars. There's also stronger language in the Parenting Time Guidelines regarding children not making the decision to visit with one parent or to not visit with one parent.
I know I've had that situation with a lot of clients in the past where they felt like the child had been given a little too much authority in making those decisions.
That's right. The Indiana Supreme Court has also added a list of unacceptable reasons to deny parenting time, giving a little bit more detail to past lists. And it also gives a cleaner relationship between regular weekends, holiday, and special days. And also, the parenting time guidelines now allow for 3 weekends in a row. The new parenting time guidelines also encourages the use of calendaring, encouraging parents to work together to make an annual calendar. And the parenting time guidelines also have added some provisions in terms of high conflict cases, using resources such as parallel parenting, a communication notebook that goes with the child and allows the parents to communicate that way rather than through email and text message. And it also includes a parenting coordinator, which is someone who gets involved and helps parents coordinating parenting time between both parents.
I know that there's been an increase in people who use those services of parenting coordinators, so I think we'll see more of that in the future. Well, if you have any questions about the new parenting time guidelines and you'd like to work with one of the attorneys at Peterson Waggoner Perkins, feel free to give us a call at the offices here in Rochester. That's 574-223-4292. Thanks for joining.